So why just go there? Well, you go there because it's popular. You go there because it'll get views on YouTube. That's why they do it.
Okay, the question is, just complete the Ezekiel on Naked Bibles. I hear Justin Peters and other scholars discuss eleusis and psychedelic rituals in Greek culture. They said that Ezekiel and John on Patmos were doing the same.
Yeah, here's my input. Where's the verse for that? We go back to primary sources. And maybe Justin Peters and other scholars don't know what primary sources are. They should. Where is the primary source material that Ezekiel was on drugs, was on a hallucinogenic or psychedelic drug? Where's the primary source material that John was? Where is it? Show it to me. Because if you don't have it, you are, drum roll please, making stuff up. People can quote me. I challenge them to produce primary source material that has Ezekiel and John taking psychedelic drugs.
Banerjee makes the following comment that it was about just Jordan Peterson, not Justin Peters, because Justin Peters is the host
I would say
of
the same thing to Jordan Peterson. Show me the primary source material. He has a lot of valuable things to say. He's not a biblical scholar. Let's try to remember that. He's a psychologist. He has a lot of valuable things to say, and I don't want to undermine the worth of his material. But he undermines it himself if he is saying things like this. There is no primary source material to support this at all. You can't even support it today when we know what psychedelics are, because what you have to argue or what you have to believe is that everyone who has a visionary experience has it for the same reason. In other words, the cause is the same, a psychedelic drug. If you have other causes, then that takes the psychedelic drug argument. It doesn't take it off the table, but it puts it to the side and brings in other factors as well, other explanations for such experiences. So why just go there? Well, you go there because it's popular. You go there because it'll get views on YouTube. That's why they do it.
And also, it's true that especially in Mesoamerican cultures, religious rituals involve psychedelic agents. But there is no evidence that in the Hebrew Bible or in the New Testament that was the case. So Jordan Peterson is just putting things in the wrong categories.
He's conflating contexts. By the way, if you're interested in this, in the wider topic of psychedelics, on our Paranormal podcast, which we are going to revive, we've been having discussions about reviving Paranormal. We did an episode on what are called entheogens. And these are drugs that are at the heart of certain religious experiences. So you could go to paranormal.com, P-E-E-R-A, and then the word normal, paranormal.com, and find the episode on entheogens, just if you're interested.
There was an episode about DMT also. There was parallel to that, or is it the same?
I think the DMT was included in that.